Welcome back to Captain Toadette Trackers. Now we're doing Spin Wheels Skyfort.
Ooh, more spinning! You know what that means? More rotation!
Indeed. So, the big...
Here I go!
So in this one we actually have to avoid homing bullet bills.
Oh,
Red
fun.
ones? This is maybe the first one I've seen with red bullet bills. Does this mean that the black bullet bills are racist against the red bullet bills?
No.
There's so much more to dug up from this.
You're
Or
reading...
I'm probably just reading too much into it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you are.
You are. Basically,
Yeah, you
the
know
red
there's
ones
going
home
to be
in...
an inevitable game theory.
Basically, the red ones home in on you, and the black ones just go in a straight line.
Is this the first time a red bullet
like-
bill has been putting this?
From what I can
In a game?
remember, were they in 3D World?
I don't know.
No, I know that there were cat bullet bills, like bullet bills with cat ears and cat tails, but I don't honestly remember a red bullet bill. Huh.
So we had feline bills instead.
So yeah, I guess it premiered here.
Yay,
Alright, so basically the way the stage works is we have to find the correct combination of spinning both the green section and the yellow section so we can properly find the gems and the star. So, let's see. Ooh, there's another wheel there. There's the key. There we go.
I wonder if we'll see these red bullet bills in the next Mario game.
Probably since GD Tokyo is making it.
Oh yeah, did we get confirmation that a new Mario game's coming to the Wii U?
Yeah, we did. Back when 3D World came out, Yoshiaki Koizumi told us that they were already starting work on the new Mario game, 3D Mario game. Yeah. So yeah, it is.
And it's coming for the Wii U or handheld?
Wii U probably, since the 3DS already has Freeland. Not to mention Nintendo.
You know, I could get
not to mention Nintendo. The Wii U needs a lot more help than the 3DS does.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I never get when people say that. Obviously, they say that, oh, Nintendo will so give up on the Wii U. It's like, dude, at this point, it would be stupid to, seeing as how the Wii U's actually gotten better backing.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly never get those people who say that Nintendo should give up on the Wii U at this rate.
It's a fantastic console.
The big difference is that the Nintendo is not Sega. The Nintendo knows that when you make a console, that's going to be your next console for the next 5 years or so. Unlike Sega, who literally dropped the Sega Saturn before it was even a year old.
You know, when you think about it, though, dropping the Sega Saturn was one of many things that sort of sunk them with the Dreamcast. There was also the bout of luck when it came with dissing Sony.
First
It's
they
like,
released,
Sega
pretty much. First they released the Sega CD, and then they almost immediately abandoned it. Then they released the 32X 6 months before the Saturn comes out. So obviously...
And this led to Sony eventually stabbing them in the back.
The people who actually did research and found out that Saturn was coming 6 months later found out, fuck it, I'll just wait till Saturn comes out. But those who got sucked in bought the 32X and were of course boned. And then, I just bought the 32X and now I have to buy the Sega Saturn. So basically a lot of customers and publishers just lost trust in Sega. EA Sports themselves said, we're not going to work with Sega anymore. We're not going to make games for their consoles.
Yeah, you know when EA of all people is the stronger man in the room,
Well,
you know
actually,
something's wrong.
Actually, Joe, but that was
Then again, that was EA back in
I
the
think
day.
EA were pretty okay back then.
Yeah, they were. They were fine.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, I take that back. No, they're not fine these days.
They're still better than Konami.
But yeah. Yeah. True, better than Konami. And in fact, you know what? Even Ubisoft might as well put down their slogan now. It used to be, hey, at least we're not Ubisoft. Now it's, hey, at least we ain't Konami.
Alright, so cutscene. Operation...
Is there anyone worse than Konami?
Actually, no, it's not cutscene. Okay, so now it's time for the final chapter of the second book. Operation Rescue Captain Toad.
Operation Rescue.
We need 75 gems. And I have a lot more over that, so...
Well, surely with such an important operation, the whole brigade will be on the case of this.
Or just Toadette.
Yeah, just Toadette. Wait,
Well,
what?
the yellow Toad is too lazy for it, so...
True.
Okay, so basically, unlike with Captain Toad, we don't fight Wingo. Instead, we have to complete an entire level with enemies throwing shit at us.
Oh, fun.
No, actually, it is pretty fun, because we get to use the environment to our favor. Okay.
Yeah, I always do like when Mario games do this occasionally. Having you go up against a whole horde of enemies and using the environment to your advantage.
Okay, so let's see what this button does. Oh, there we go.
So, Pedro, do you have like a favorite Mario game amongst the bunch, or a favorite side Mario game?
That would be Mario Galaxy 2. My favorite game of all time, probably.
Ah.
Actually, no, my favorite game of all time is Inokuni, but the best game that I've played ever is probably, yeah, Galaxy 2. Because it's absolute perfection. Like, I can't find a single flaw in that game. Anyway, so basically, now we got that gem hidden in the backpipe, so that's a little tip for you guys. Okay, now, to beat these wizards, you have to throw the vegetable not into the pot that's below them, but in the pot the pot that's next to it.
Egad, how clever. Dastardly clever.
So, there we go.
Goes back to the whole theme of, you need to look around at the back.
Yeah, you kind of need to, if you look around the back of the pipes, you can see why. Hold on, I'm about to show it. There you go, see?
Yeah, to admit, there's not many games that challenge you like this, now that I think about it.
You mean use the camera to your advantage?
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, I go in
yellow
most
toads.
games. Oh, there they are. Hey, guys, maybe you might want to help our leader?
No? How about you?
Wait, how can you sleep with all those enemies down there?
Well, at least the blue
It's
one
the
gave me a
yellow
mushroom.
one.
As for the green one, he's still reading his book.
Of course.
You're gonna have...
Well, I could be helping my leader who's being held hostage, but I feel I need to get through this chapter of Moby Dick. The story's really heating up. I mean, even I'm a bookworm, but priorities, man.
Birdies!
This is quite a big stage.
Yeah. Well, it's the final
Yeah,
stage of the book,
especially-
so...
Yeah, I think what's marveling is the fact that, well, even for like a side series game like this, the levels can still get pretty nice and expansive.
Yep. Okay.
Which is like most people are expecting, okay, this is just going to be one of the Bill's small levels thing, but no, people are actually surprised when the levels got pretty expansive
So
in the
much
Toad
effort went to
tracker.
this side game based on a mini game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Love is now recently also pulling the same kind of thing, where in Yokai Watch 2 there was a minigame involving you controlling all the yokais, catching various yokais called Yokai Busters, and now they're making a spin-off game expanding upon that concept. And we commented on a trailer for that too, so be sure to check that out.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, there's new
basically,
games
the
for
way
the
this
PS4. That's wonderful, isn't it?
Basically, the way the canon works is right now I'm looking at the gamepad. In the gamepad, you're seeing this in first person. So basically, I'm pointing at everything. Basically, what I have to do here is I have to beat those two Hammer Brothers right there in the distance,
Okay.
so that the bridge can open. In order to do that, though,
The two Hammer Brothers are a bit clever.
Hammer Brothers, one of the more troubling goons of this series.
they are.
And when they figure they're smart enough to hang around behind a bridge.
Okay, so basically,
Hey guys, you can come out now.
what I have to do is I have to get closer to drag them out. I think. That's what I do, right? Wait. Oh no! I think I have to kill the Goombas, the rest of the Goombas first.
Clever Hammer Bros.
There you go. Now they're... Basically, you have to defeat all the enemies, basically. That's all it boils down to.
Guys, I don't think you can throw past a bridge like that.
There
Just
we go.
saying.
There we go.
And Tango is nowhere in sight. He just left Captain Toad there with all the gold, I guess.
There we go. We saved Captain Toad.
So I'm guessing that Bowser just likes to loan his minions once in a while.
You again.
Oh.
Oh.
You just won't leave us, will you?
Oh, not again!
Oh, I love what's gonna happen now.
Hey, that's Luigi's move.
Well.
Wow, crud.
To be continued in Book 3.
And again, Toadette was kidnapped. I guess she must be taking cues from Princess Peach that day.
Well, at least here she... well, at least here she... Well, then again, Princess Peach was also helped in 3D World, so...
True. And I guess to be fair, Princess Peach... Well, actually, no. Starting with 3D Land, Princess Peach gets kidnapped twice. Though, to be fair, that was more so Bowser screwing with Mario.
Alright, so let's start episode 3. So, this is where I fell.
Oh.
Whoa. This surprisingly looks Kingdom Heart-esque.
Okay, so... let's see what we can find.
So I guess this is all part of Tengu's evil plan to lure Toadette towards Captain Toad so he can kidnap her. You know, that would have... You know, I wonder if maybe in the Mushroom Kingdom...
The main thing is that... hold on, actually. Okay, here there's a hidden path here, and there you go. The golden mushroom with the stages here.
You know, oh, sorry, you want to go first.
What Wingo is doing is that he's after the stars, not the Toads themselves. The problem is that usually Toadette is actually grabbing one of the stars, so he kidnaps Toadette in the process.
Yeah.
You know, now that I think about it, though, part of me wonders if... Oh! Grab onto the star!
Alright. Well, actually, Jova, as you're going to see later, they're actually going to put a whole new spin on Toadette being kidnapped in this particular book. You'll see what happens. For now, let's just start...
Captain Toad's...
Go ahead.
Yeah. I like how they do the whole Captain Toad Treasure Tracker 3. Like, hey, it's a sequel within its own video game.
Chapter 1, the search for Toadette.
But yeah, going back to... You know, I kind of have a theory at this rate, though. I have a theory that all Bowser minions are really just minions who are on a payroll, and basically Bowser is loaning them to Wingo. It's like, okay, you know, I've kind of taken a break from 3D World, so now you work for Wingo for a new fee or whatnot. That would kind of be funny if like all the villains in the Mario world work on a payment. I mean, hey,
no, Jova, because as we're going to learn at the ending of this game is a prequel to 3D World. So while this game was going on, Bowser was basically taking over the Sprixie Kingdom.
Oh wait. Okay. Maybe Bowser was taking a break after Mario Galaxy 2 then, and was prepping for that if this is a prequel.
Well, what about
unless the events correlate with this happens.
What about 3D Land?
Well, Galaxy 2 takes place before 3D Land. Oh, well, okay. Maybe it took place after 3D Land then.
Yeah.
After 3D Land, but before 3D World.
Maybe. I don't know.
Unless there's some unknown events that I don't know about. What with this going after the Galaxy games and leading straight into 3D World.
Oh well, we'll see.
So yeah.
Okay, so basically
it's the lava level.
Basically, in this stage, we have to take care of the moving carpets and make sure don't do that.
Oh. It's an interesting animation with the skull.
Yeah. Basically, you have to be careful with these moving things.
Oh look, the star's right there!
Yeah, it is. The problem is that we can't
it's one of those ones that...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's one of those ones that taunts you by putting the star literally right there.
Yeah. So
I
basically,
mean, I think you would get it, or no, you can't.
no, I can immediately go for it right now, but again, I want to get the gems. So.
But of course, we're trying to get the diamonds. Yeah.
Okay, so thinking.
You ever have those one frustrating diamonds or, green stars in the case of Mario where you just can't find it yet? And yet, I kind of get annoyed when people say, oh, it's so easy to find all the green stars. It's like, dude, I'd like to know what you're on because I can't find them at all.
Yeah.
One hitting green one.
They're really hard to find, yeah. Especially the ones, the green stars in Galaxy 2 are really hard to get. Not just find, get them. Like, they really require you to be...
yeah, I mean,
you have to have the controls of that game mastered to get the green stars in Galaxy 2.
Yeah, sometimes I honestly just don't get when people are saying, oh, it's A-okay easy to get all of them.
Sure it is. And not to mention, after that, we unlock the Grandmaster Galaxy.
Oh, Grandmaster Galaxy. You want me to show that for the playthrough, don't you?
You might as well, since you're perfectly capable.
Didn't you tell me that was the really, really difficult one?
Basically, this is how EAD Tokyo works, Shiroi. Well, except for Galaxy 1. Galaxy 1's final secret level was actually more of a celebration of the end of the game, more than an actual challenge. Starting with Galaxy 2, EAD Tokyo got this tradition where if you complete the game 100%, you'll unlock a super special awesome hard as fuck level.
Yeah.
Like for
Grandmaster Galaxy. Oh boy.
Like for example, the Grandmaster Galaxy equivalent of this game, for example, it has a total of 50 floors, and they each get harder and harder and harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. It's a marathon.
Wait till she sees Champions Road from 3D World.
I hope you have checkpoints in that.
No, we don't. You have to complete it all in one go, actually.
Oh, Christ.
It's classic old school difficulty.
It's classic Nintendo difficulty.
Yeah.
I see.
The guys at EAD Tokyo are huge fans of older Nintendo games, so they wanted to bring back that difficulty spirit. There we go. Alright, so basically in this level, you have to take advantage of the fact that they throw the spike balls towards the seesaws and use them as catapults so you can get to them, like I'm about to do right now. There we go.
And time it just right so that you can land on them.
True, and but you have to be careful because
yourself just right.
You have to be careful around this part because some of these things might fall on you unless you properly figure out exactly where they're gonna fall. Like for example, right now, I press a button so that the seesaw is there. So there you go. See. So gotta think.
What do you know? Precision platforming that actually feels fair.
Actually, this isn't platforming so much so as it's exploration and puzzle solving.
Yeah, there's a bit of platforming elements to it, but I guess I can see why you wouldn't really view it as...
you can't jump.
You're not really actively jumping on anything or whatever. You're sort of timing yourself.
There we go. Again, this is more about exploration and puzzle solving and studying your environment.
True.
Okay, so basically get the final gem. Okay, we're ready.
There we go.
Okay, so looking. Okay, let's.
Now, how to get back up?
Through here. There we go. So
Aha!
I have to do these stairs here, and now usual procedure. There we go.
Ta-da!
Alright.
Yeah, when you think about it, the Captain Toad games are like the opposite of what people usually think of Toad. Like, usually people think of Toad as annoying, but here they actually make the Toads charming and charismatic.
Actually, that's been a kind of a thing since EAD Tokyo took over. I mean, Galaxy 1 already had introduced the Captain Toad Brigade, and they did a great job with that.
True. Oh, goody, what are these levels?
So yeah, Shiroi, basically, since you're the EAD Tokyo newbie here, allow me to explain to you something. Ever since Galaxy 2, EAD Tokyo introduced what is quite possibly their favorite level gimmick, because they use it in every single, they use it so much. Basically, musical platforming. Basically,
Nice.
basically these platforms change according to the rhythm of the music stage.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
Basically, you have to learn the rhythm to properly complete these sequences. So basically, it's a matter of listening carefully to the rhythm and learning the rhythm.
That's fun.
So of course, a musician like me got a kick out of these levels when I first played them.
Yeah.
I'm all about rhythm.
Galaxy 2, 3D Land, 3D World, and now this one. EAD Tokyo loves this gimmick. They love it to death.
Oh, let me guess, Pedro. AG Tokyo is so awesome that you accidentally called them level 5. Oh!
Well, they're my two favorite developers, so...
Oh, you can't go wrong with them.
So, let's keep going.
This game, when I first bought it, it wasn't anywhere near as expensive as a lot of other Wii U games. And when I played it, looking at the book, I thought, this is a pretty short game. But no, this is a full-blown thing.
It's an...
and let me remind you, it's a side game, actually.
It's a side game based on a minigame, and it's a full-blown adventure.
Like I said, the final super special awesome hard level you unlock for completing everything in itself already takes quite a long while to complete. Because
are you going to show that level?
Sorry, Joe, but I can't complete that level. Like, it's way too hard for me. Like, it's not it's not so much about methodical gameplay. It's more of an endurance round. Basically, you have to do your best to avoid enemies. The problem is that each floor gets harder and harder and harder and harder and harder and harder, and it just keeps going and going. And it's basically a big test of your endurance.
I can't believe there's something like this in this game.
I'm sorry, what?
And yeah.
What'd you say, Shura?
She's surprised that there's something like that in this game.
Like that in this game.
Well, it's an extra something that doesn't. It's not part of the story mode, so.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
I think she's more so surprised with the fact that something that's in a side game of all things.
Whew, that was a close one.
I think it would be better that way.
Yeah. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, but yeah, I mean, I'm doing Grandmaster Galaxy. By the way, in that case, though, it's going to be quite hard for me to 100% the game for that. If I'm doing Grandmaster Galaxy, are you going to do Champions Road at least?
Sorry, Jova. Like I told you before, I'm just not good enough for that game.
Oh, that's such a shame, because there's one thing I really love to show off. It's Champions Road.
Alright. Next level. Pickaxe Cave Plummet. So, let's pay so it's time to pay a little tribute to a classic Nintendo game. That's another EAD Tokyo trademark.
Donkey Kong. Whoo! Surprising that they would leave a Donkey Kong reference in here of all places.
Yeah. Oh, but trust. Oh, just wait till we get to a certain stage, Jova.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Later, is it? I don't think. I think it's 2 parts from now. I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
Okay.
I wonder what the next side game from AVD Tokyo would be after this.
That would be EAD.
EAD.
Well, I don't know about any side games. All we know we're doing the new 3D Mario game, but aside from that, they only make one game at a time, so I don't know.
Oh, I get that. I mean, I'm just wondering, Michael, do you think... Well, I mean, what other sort of side game material stuff do you think they'd be up to doing? I wonder, what if they gave us a game where we play as Bowser for a side game? You know, sort of play it from the villain's perspective.
Probably, I don't know.
Well, like I said, I might be a newbie, so I'm not really sure on everything they do, but I already have complete and total faith in whatever they do.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, sure. Have you gotten around to playing 3D World?
Oh yeah, I own it, but I've been playing it on co-op, so I haven't been playing it as much.
I get it. So, Shirai, how do you like the main power-up of the game?
Well, no worries.
It's perfect. It's perfectly fine.
Just go to just go to the eShop and buy Galaxy 2 from the eShop, Shiroi. It's the best game.
Oh, Galaxy 1 as well.
Actually, Galaxy 1 is not on the eShop though.
Oh, what?
No, it's not.
So let me get this straight. Galaxy 2 is on eShop, but not Galaxy 1?
I'm guessing they're saving it for when they have when they kind of need something special to put there. I guess I don't know.
Is there anything? Question: is there anything different between the eShop version and the physical version of Galaxy?
No, it's literally the exact same game.
Okay, because I prefer to get physical copies if I can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. From what Miyako, you shouldn't have trouble finding a physical copy.
Oh, no. Amazon has loads.
Yeah. Also, in that case, though, yeah, never mind. I'll talk about my eShop woes later about that.
If I go to the eShop, it's usually to download like DS games and such. N64 games and yeah.
Alright, everybody. So, in the next, we get the search for Captain Toad. That's right, we're actually going to play as both Toads in this book. So that escapes Wingo in the next part. So,
she is more competent than Peach.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess to be fair to Peach, Peach technically did escape in 3D land.
And she was a big playable character in 3D World, so... Alright, everybody, see you for the next part.
See you then.